Well, what's up, guys? Is your old Ford running like a pile of shit? Well, stay tuned to the rest of this video, because so is mine. We're going to figure it out together. Heat density, fuel injection crap. It's surging really bad when I stomp on it. Just started the last time we had it out, off-roading it. So I'll try and show you what it does. Now, I've already verified. It's got a new fuel pump, but it's young. Now, I'll show you how, or what it's doing. I've already verified that it has low fuel pressure, but I've already ordered way too many sensors because I didn't think it was a fuel pump. So maybe this will save you from doing the same thing. All right, now I'll hammer on it. See how it's really lazy? And after the RPMs are up, now watch. It's surging real bad. I've tracked the distributor. I've ordered a map sensor, a TPS sensor, all that stuff. It ain't that. It's the brand new fuel pump I put on that's junk. This is foreshadowing for future me. It was not the fuel pump. So save yourself the time and verify things you've already replaced first, because that could have saved me a lot of money. I just assumed that it would be fine, so here we are. All right, we got her in too high now. Much better example now. It runs fine. Oh, got a dust shield rubbing. It runs fine. Just babying it. No issues. But as soon as you stomp it, it just jerks real bad like that. So I've already verified. It's supposed to have 30 feet.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
It's supposed to have 35 psi minimum fuel pressure, and I've got about 25 to 28. Not under a load, so I'm sure I don't. My fuel pressure. Fluel? What am I, having a stroke? Pressure gauge is not long enough to check it while I'm driving it. So, but I mean, if it's already low before it's under a load, then I mean, you can see it revs fine. It's a little lazy though. It's usually like way more snappy. Sounds like a quadrajet coming through there. Just whoa. It don't have the oomph to it right now. But yep, low fuel pressure. Now I will come back on here when I change the pump and let you guys see how it runs after that. That way you guys can see if you have a similar issue going on, what it might be. Now, I'm not using like a multimeter or any of that stuff to check the TPS or all that jazz. If you unplug it and it makes a difference, as in runs worse, it's working. And with this, I unplugged the TPS, it shut off. So that was working. And then I unplugged the map and it started loping and running really rich, but it revved way better. So, you know, in an extreme rich condition, this ran like it was supposed to. So that's another way you know, hey, you ain't getting enough fuel. So, yeah, anyway, I'll come back when I get the fuel pump in. I got to order it. Listen, I finally have figured out the fueling issue where this thing is running out of fuel. It's got a new fuel pump right there that you can't see, but it's there. Yeah, we got a new fuel pump. The pump in the tank tested good. It's putting out actually more pressure than it should be. Everything was fine, but I didn't have any flow past this fuel pump up here. And I'm not gonna lie, there was too much mud for me to see. It took hours of scrounging the forums, but there is a fuel reservoir behind the transfer case right there on the frame. Might be able to see it there. That was all caked full of mud, so I couldn't see it. But that was my problem. I just bypassed it right there to see if it would work. I'm gonna tuck those up. You don't even need it. What it is it's for that fuel pump there on the frame to not lose prime. But if you're pumping the tanks working just fine, just let it run for a couple extra seconds and it'll fire right up every time. Just like this right here. I gotta hold the shifter because this thing will pop into reverse. It sounds pretty neat, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this was my problem. This thing runs better than it ever has. So, yeah, definitely look into that. If that's not your problem, and you're still having that bucking, acts like it's running out of fuel, but you verify that you have good fuel pressure, check the EGR. When these plug up, obviously this is kind of deleted and it's all unplugged and everything. When the reason I did that though is because when these plug up, they can't breathe like the computer is commanding it to. So it starts running rough, stalling, bucking, acts like it's running out of fuel or running really rich. And then if you know that's fine, or it's deleted or whatever, and you're still having that problem, could be this. Now you can see I changed this out. This is brand new. This was not my problem. You can test this if it's bad for you. Your truck shouldn't be running very well if this is bad though. Like it should be like literally black smoke, like a diesel, barely running. It sounds like it's got a cam in it. Like if the map sensor, this is the map sensor by the way. It's supposed to be up there, but yeah. But anyway, this might be going bad, but if you unplug it and it starts running terribly or stalls, this is fine. Your TPS down at the bottom of the throttle body, right there, that can also cause that issue though. So if you have verified your fuel pressure, all the easy stuff, because like to change the TPS, you have to take the intake off or the throttle body off, and you don't want to do that because then you have to buy that gasket, and then you're also going to have leak coolant, and then blah blah blah, right? So all your easy stuff, you might as well check that first, get it out of the way. Well, the TPS down there, when that goes bad, will also cause like bucking and jerking, but if you unplug that, the truck should either like high idle or stall, one or the other. And so like for me, I unplugged it while I was running and it idled up, and then it's idled way down and stalled. And I plugged it back in, it ran fine. I know that's working. And it's still reading, it runs great. Everyone, when I had first asked about this, told me, oh, idle air control. That's only the idle circuit. Yeah, if that gets dirty, it won't idle. But that's it. Off idle, it's going off of the throttle body. So that doesn't matter. Yeah, if your truck won't idle, IAC is probably plugged. These things are known for it. But, yeah. If you have any other questions or want to see something or have me figure out something, throw it down in the comments. But with that being said, we have finally figured out the no fuel pressure issue on this, and I cannot wait to take it back out on the trails. So if you want to see that, follow along, hit that like, subscribe, do all the things and the stuff. Thank you for watching.